and Mark gets it.
Oh, wow.
That was so much flipping. I couldn't.
Where? What?
It
What?
did a left
What?
cuff. It did
What?
a left cuff. The left cuff Lazarus.
Oh, incredible. Saved his tournament life right here on ball 3.
Oh, he got it. He
got
got
it.
it.
Oh, my God.
Hello and welcome to It Never Dreamed in Southern California 2019. We're watching the Classic 1 finals. This is game 2. Let's go. We have 3 here. Let me show you the commentating team. And then I'm getting off the mic. I'm Carl D'Angelo. Here's your commentating team.
Hello, everyone.
Enjoy.
I'm Mike Welsh, and joining me is Raymond.
And Brian O'Neill.
We're here at INDISC 2019, day 1 of Classics, and we're about to get into some laser queue action.
So this is game 2 of best of 3 or 4? 3.
Best of 3. Bob Matthews is up on laser queue.
Ooh, ball 1 with a left out lane.
Yikes.
We have a. We're going to fix the scoring in a moment.
Player 1 is up, Richie Terry from Seattle. So, what are some of the goals you would do in laser queue?
I'll probably start going for pool balls. There's that bank right in the middle. Number 1 goes all the way.
Yep.
Yeah, right there. And then it goes to, once you complete that one, then it goes to the 6, which is over here.
Yep, 6 and 9.
And then that one. And then you want to hit the 8 ball, which is all the way up at the top.
Yep. We don't have an auto clip.
I don't know how to clear it, though.
I think Carl has the clear button. He just ran off to fix the scores.
Yep. So he's fixing the scores. We'll be on a player 2. Looks like player 1's at 45,000.
And then once you do all those pool balls, I would probably start going for multipliers after that, which is up at the top.
Yep.
The one thing with laser queue is the that little metal bar at the between those 2 bottom flippers is missing.
Yep.
To make it a little bit harder.
Okay. Steve Bowden's player number 2. Won the first game. And left out lane. Right swing, the left out lane. So finishes ball 2 with 75,000. Player 3 is it Yanni or Johnny? Yanni, right?
I think it's Yanni.
Yanni, sorry. Misses his multiplier.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And goes
And
for the 2 right flippers.
Knock on wood, that's what we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yep. And here comes Bob Matthews, player 4.
So the pool balls you collect carry over from ball to ball.
Yes.
Yep.
Bonus is very big in this game.
And the multipliers.
From the looks of it, he worked up his right pull ball shot.
And look at this, making quick work of this drop target bank. You have to be careful to do these pool balls in order on the drop targets, else you lose progress.
Yep.
He's cradled up on the left side. I think he'll try to backhand this.
There
It's
it
a
is.
nice little bounce into it.
Nice.
Hits the left side pool balls. Now he'll try the right.
I was playing this one earlier. It's just so bouncy. It's hard to get control.
Yep. Got a nice shot there.
Yeah.
Gets that. So now the 8 ball's lit. The upper shot.
That upper right orbit.
A little early there.
No, I'm not sure. Are bonus balls in play in this game?
They are not.
They are not.
This guy in the pops right now.
Now, once you get a decent amount of pool balls, you want to shoot up to those cool rollovers. There's the 8 ball. And now I'll just build up that bonus X.
So we're just going to see him probably go for that right orbit right there. It's got another multiplier. Multiplier you can see down here.
And the bonus multiplier can get absurdly high in this game.
Yes.
I think up to 20x. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Back up top.
Because at first it only goes up 1x, but then it jumps from 5x to 7x to 10x. So bonus is huge in this game.
Yep. And he's already well in the lead right now. Ooh, straight down the middle.
And a great
Let's
ball.
see his
Bob.
bonus, though. And his bonus was worth almost 70,000 there. So he ends ball 2 with 373,000 points. The game probably you can't hear that well.
Yes, these cameras are wireless, so these games are behind us.
I don't think he has a mic set up for the games.
But you can hear our beautiful voices.
Yep.
So Bob, with the lead going into ball 3, now we have Richie Terry back up, player 1.
Yep. He is coming into this game with 0 points.
Nice save there.
Looks like he's just trying to keep the ball alive. Goes for the right orbit shot. Doesn't hit the stand-up up there. Ooh, nice save.
Nice nudge.
Ooh, but straight down the middle. He's going to end the game with 121,000. That might be able to secure him a point or two. Steve's only got 75,000 coming into ball 3. Hey, Buffalo Pinball, thank you so much for that resubscription.
Steve has some progress on his pool balls. Probably wants to get a couple more. There's one.
Goes up top. Back up top. It's that little flipper on the
nice.
upper side.
Nice use of that upper flipper.
Grazes that stand-up.
Beautiful.
So there is a way to trap up on the right on this game because you can stage the flipper if you are
Wow.
if you have nerves of steel.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He gets it
back into the
the
shooter lane.
and his spinner is
spinner's
lit,
lit.
so he's going to
There
get
you go.
like 30,000 or
Very nice.
upwards of 50,000 off that spin.
And you light that spinner by spelling ball. Is that correct?
Yes.
Nice dead pat.
Oh.
Looks up, knowing that he could have easily lost that ball there. He's up to 262,000.
So he's past Richie at this point.
Yep.
Now he has his eyes set on the Bob. He knows Bob has quite a bit in bonus already in the bank.
Nice nudge. Cradles up on the upper right flipper. Would you go for the spinner here, or
That's
what?
probably what I would do.
Yeah. He's been going for it. It looks like he just hasn't got in there yet. Pepper says, "Let's go, Steve." Yes, let's go, Steve. Ooh,
Oh.
but bounces off that left flipper and goes up and down the middle. He's going to end with 311,000. That will put him in second, at least for the time being. And Yanni is coming in.
He has a little bit of work to do.
Yep. He's only at 18,000, so he gets his multiplier right off the bat, though.
And no pool ball progress.
Yep.
Ooh, there's exactly the same thing we saw with Steven. Bounce off that left flipper and just kind of rainbows into the outlane. And Bob could just plunge off here. He's got first in hand. Right? Yeah. So Bob's going to take first and gets 5 points. Steven's going to get 2 points here and end up with 6. Richie's going to have 2 points, and Yanni's going to stick with 2 points as well.
I think Richie's going to have 1.
Yeah, Richie will have 1 point.
Oh, Richie? Oh, yes, 1, sorry.
Cool. So I just want to give a shout out to Carl and Jim.
Yeah.
This lineup is amazing. There are just so many games. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. There are 14 games in main, 8 games in classics. It's crazy.
They've been working their tail off.
Yeah, I see Jim and Jay Collins have been working nonstop fixing machines.
Yeah.
Just an awesome lineup. Games you don't usually see in tournaments. They have the custom ROMs. They have custom mods to make them interesting and fun.
Yeah.
Just an insane lineup.
Takes a lot of work to get something like this up and running and going as smoothly as it is.
For sure.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll be going into the next match. Carl's running around, moving the camera around. Shout outs to Carl again for his awesome wireless setup that
I know, it's great.
lets us give you the Classics finals this year. I think this is the first year we've streamed the Classics finals.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll also have the women's finals, the kids finals on stream, and
High stakes.
the high stakes as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's another new thing at INDISC this year, the high stakes bank.
Yeah.
Are you going to play any high stakes?
I've already played 2 high stakes cards.
How'd you do so far?
Not very good,
Oh.
but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
I
the
love
cards are
nervous.
$50 a piece. So
Serious money.
yeah.
You go to
serious
that website posted. That will get you to the standings for all the events, not just the classics. You can see how everyone's doing in main, classics, high stakes, women's and kids events.
And that website is neverdrains.com/2019. You can follow along at home. And shout outs to the Museum of Pinball here in Banning, California.
Yep.
Thank you for hosting this event.
Yep. And they've got some of their machines set up, and we got Pin Stadium lights.
A great product. We use them on our machines down in San Diego.
Makes them
Really
look
makes
great.
a difference. Really
Yeah.
makes a difference.
And Captain's Auction Warehouse.
Yeah, buy some games.
Yeah.
I've got 2 certificates. I need to buy some.
Just start building them up, and then you can get a. Yeah.
And then Comet Pinball. The LED lighting, right?
Yep.
All right, looks like we're about to head into the action.
Yep.
See what game.
We are
Kings
at
of Steel.
Kings of Steel with the modified right spot target. And no left gate.
Yeah. So normally the main strategy in this game is to hit this target over and over, but this machine has been modified. So now whenever you hit that target, it feeds the shooter lane.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting mod.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. So we got Matthew Stacks. This is a different group.
So what would you go for in this game?
I still went for the right target.
Yeah, I think that's still a strategy. It just puts a little bit more risk and randomness into the game.
My one game on it, which I was wearing my cat helmet on, I pretty much bounced off the right flipper and went down that left where the gate would be.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, I mean, the left orbit's also good. And every time you get into that saucer at the top, you're spawning yourself a drop target, which is your bonus in this game.
And I think if you get all those green lights up top, then it will build up the saucer value as
Yes.
well too. You can build it up pretty high.
There's some nice bounces there.
He's already up to 400,000. It has that left in lane, middle.
So that's what So for me, that I was having that problem where I was hitting the right and it wasn't actually hitting the target. The gate was kind of screwing it up.
Yep.
Huh.
I've also seen where the gate will actually double hit it.
Mm.
There's some more saucer points.
Goes for that right target, and once
there we
again
go.
he misses
Look
it,
at that.
knowing he missed it too.
So in one sense, that's nice because you're going to get another plunge for the saucer, but then you have to deal with the feed coming out.
Yep. Back up into the saucer. He's already up to 750,000.
Yeah.
And he's going to have some good bonus, too.
Yep.
That's a great ball one.
Back up to the saucer.
What is the multiplier in this game? Bonus multiplier.
Unfortunately, my tutorial basically said hit the right target, so I don't know anything
I
else on the rules.
believe, is it these arrows up here?
It might be.
I think that's what advances the bonus X.
Oh, nice. Nice and nice.
Tries to make that right target. No Raymond Davidson in A. I am not sure. I did
And what
not
a
actually
ball.
look at the standings.
Great ball one from Matthew Stacks.
I think that would have been one of the top 5 qualifying scores, really.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we got Michael up. Michael
Michael
Kostelnik.
Kostelnik from San Diego. He's one of our newer players down in San Diego, but he's a great player already, as you can tell by qualifying for Classics.
Qualified 23rd. So this game looks like it's basically a fight between Matthew, Michael, and Bob. Corey's already qualified for the next round. Michael gets an in lane there.
That right in lane does spot a drop target for you.
And there's that loss because of the gate's not there.
Yes, this gate is removed, so you have to be careful.
Did you just move that gate just up there?
That's what I looked like it did. So we got Bob Caldwell up, player number 3. He does get that right target.
And there's some nice bounce, gets lots of those little buttons. Lights those green lights for saucer points.
Trying to get some control there. Gets the 4 lights up there and gets the saucer. Hits the right target for the second advance.
And another interesting feature we haven't really talked about is the center wheel. Whenever you hit that center stand-up of death, that wheel starts spinning, and if you hit it again, you get whatever award is lit. Not really something you go for, but there's some nice things on there. One of them is to open the outlane gate.
Oh,
That's how
nice.
you open it. So the other interesting thing on your first plunge here, you see the special lights blinking. If you can plunge over all of those buttons and get into the saucer, you get a special right away in the game.
Which is worth 50,000.
Yep. And that was one of the INDISC trivia questions. It was the fastest special ever, and this was the answer.
There we
Hello.
go. Hi, guys.
Hey, we're here back at INDISC 2019. Thanks for bearing with
Yep.
us.
Thank you for catching that, Lock Boy and Joe Soap.
Thanks to Caro for running around and putting out all the fires.
We got Color DMD as a sponsor.
Thank you, Color DMD.
Beautiful DMD.
Yeah, we actually have the Color DMD on Baywatch.
Yep. Museum of Pinball hosting the awesome event here and supplying some of the events. or the pins. Pinball stadium lights. Light up your play field so you can play better, score higher. Captain's Auction Warehouse. They've got an amazing assortment of not only pinball machines, but amusement machines as well, and video games. And we got Comet Pinball. Get your LEDs from Comet Pinball.
The standings are at neverdrains.com/2019. So you can follow along at home.
We'll see if we could get a link there shortly. I probably am not permitted to put links, so I'm not going to try. Once, if Carl gets his headset on, we'll ask him to do that for you. And Scorebit. Scorebit.
Yeah, nice, neat little piece of technology.
Yeah, Brian knows about Scorebit. Helps the scorekeepers out.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it hooked up to 8 games here.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about Scorebit?
Sure. Yeah, it's a device that hooks into any DMD or solid state machine, and it will track all the live scoring that is happening on the game, and it reports it all to a API in the cloud, and then you can do all sorts of interesting things with that data. You can make global leaderboards, or you can use it for tournament software like Carl's software that it's hooked into right now. Yeah, it's super neat.
Wow, that's cool stuff.
It looks like we've completed all the rounds. So we're going to actually have a playoff in Group 3 between Escher Lefkoff and Adam Presler. Bone Karen's making it through on Group 1. Group 2 looks like Corey Dunn made it through. We're going to have a playoff between Bob Caldwell and Matthew Stacks. And then Group 3, we have Stephen Bowden and Bob Matthews making it through.
And it sounds like we're going to laser queue for the tiebreaker.
Sounds great.
More laser queue action.
And then Group 4 was Will McKinney and Snow Galvin making it through. So actually Group 3 on blue, no, it's not finished either. So they're still playing their game.
Yep.
So yeah, this is Brian O'Neill and Mike Welsh, along with Crazy Kitty Man Vuvoof.
Hello, everyone.
Commentating for you guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
If you want the website, it is there on the bottom left of your screen, neverdrains.com/2019. You can catch up not only with the classic events today, but the scoring for the women's standings, kids standings, high stakes standings, and the main event.
All right. We're jumping into laser queue tiebreaker between Escher and Adam.
We're going to correct the score cam here, but Escher's going to test these flippers out and get going in a second.
Excited
Carl
to
was
see,
able to catch him before.
Oh, that's
there
good.
we go.
Perfect. That looks good. So again, on laser queue, you want to collect the pool balls. Your first time through your first rack, those drop targets collect 2 balls at once. And after you get the 8 ball for the first time, then you have to complete those drops twice.
Yeah, and then from my little experience from it, you collect the 1 through 5, then you collect the 6, the 7, and then the 8, and then go through 9 through 16.
I believe that's right.
Yeah. So Escher starting off, hits the left stand-up target.
Gets the ball under control.
It's just going straight to the right stand-up target.
Maybe he's going for multipliers first.
Yeah, get that off the bat.
Plus, get some points on the board. He gets a double hit there, actually. It rolled up and got a second hit.
Uh-oh. Ball stays in.
Nice patience.
Ooh, and
But left out lane after hitting the drops up top. It's going to finish with 53,000, ball 1.
And he did get a bonus multiplier or 2, so that'll help him out.
Yep.
Now Adam Presler.
Gets those stand-ups right away.
Quick work of those.
Yeah, that's great.
I should call them drops. Trying to get a little control here. Goes up the right orbit, but it doesn't go all the way.
Almost backhanded the orbit.
Ooh, and
Oh.
down the middle.
Got some rubber on the ball, but probably just needed to push the machine a little bit more.
Ends with 101,000 though. So ball 2 for Escher. Does have his first multiplier. Watch everyone from Ontario. Awesome, Nick. All right. Escher actually gets it back into the plunger lane. Little tip over, trying to get those drops up top, get his pull balls. Nice decision to make it roll down to the bottom flipper there. And he collects his 1 through 5.
Look at that little
Nice
flick
little-
pass.
Nice little flick pass. So he's going for that, the pull balls on the left that are flashing white.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice.
That looked scary.
Looks like he will go up the orbit here.
Oh, miss lane changes. Doesn't
Yep.
quite get the multiplier.
We are in a sudden death situation, so nerves are definitely part of it.
Nice drop catch. on the
And
upper
nice
flipper.
rollover, gets the pull balls. That was a lot of points.
Now he's onto his second rack. So at this point, you can just ignore the pool balls. You can be satisfied with the points you have and go for bonus multipliers. Looks like he's trying to hit the spinner, actually.
Spinner's lit for 1,000 a spin.
Oh,
Just licks it into the right orbit there. Does look like he's going for that spinner shot. Gets a few nicks there. Gets his 1 pool ball and drains out the right out lane.
great ball from Escher. That's going to jump him way up to 350,000.
Yep. Well, let's see if Adam could respond and catch up.
He does have a lot of pool balls, but now he needs the bonus multipliers
Yep.
to really catch up. Adam Presler, I believe he's from the Sacramento Folsom area, representing the Capital Corridor Pinball League. So we have people from all over California.
Ooh.
Oh, and a house
But-
ball.
Flicked it up into those drops and it came straight down. So Escher's coming up with on his second rack. He's got 2 multipliers, so he's at 3x.
So with the bonus in this game, you have to know how much you have. A lot of points in the bank. So Escher's probably feeling fairly comfortable right now.
Yep. Yeah, this was a fun table. I actually played it twice.
I guess one other feature on this table we haven't talked about are the Q letters up here, which are pretty worthless, but as you complete them, you advance and collect value, and they do spot a ball letter for lighting the spinner or collecting a pool ball.
Gotcha.
Not something you really care about or pay attention to.
Yep. So Escher is getting a multiplier here with a nice bounce up into the in lanes, top lanes.
Uh-oh. Nice nudging to keep that in play.
Yep. And he's got control, gets to figure out what he wants to go from here. Just goes back up top, gets another top lane.
Multipliers all day.
Yep.
Yeah, the bar is missing, but you can stage.
And into the left out lane.
Should have a good bonus there.
Escher finishing with about 444,000. So Adam's going to need about 300,000 to catch up.
Yep.
He's got some work to do.
Does have a lot of work. He has one multiplier. That's
Ooh,
up
yikes.
and out. So unfortunately, Adam is going to be knocked out, and Escher will move on from this tiebreaker.